to you, help me, help you, keep bringing you the news. You already know how it go, man. Another year. And like I tell y'all all the time, I'm so grateful to have this platform to be able to, talk to you guys. And like I said, just keep me out of jail, man. Because your mouth is like a gun, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you shoot it, you can't ask that bullet to come back. Don't go that way. Don't hit this ear. Not. So life is beautiful, and watch what you say. And these platforms like this, they go far, man. They go big. They go farther than your neighborhood, man. And I want to share something though. Because I seen somebody post something, and I think they had the right idea, but they just ain't go through the fundamentals. So I'm gonna go through the fundamentals with y'all about this pill academic thing, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, right? I'm gonna keep it a buckhead with y'all, right? I hope y'all can see that, right? Let me make sure I ain't got the address on there. Yeah, y'all don't think I'll be able to see the address, but y'all see? Let me see that. Y'all see that right there? Oxy. That's my name. Oxys, right? 90 ball. 90 ball. Blues 30s. That part. Yup. Submarines. Oxys and subs, right? So I'm gonna educate y'all to it because it's messed up out here, man. I watch a lot of my guys out there sniffing smack right now because of Perks, Roxy's, yo. I used to sell juice. I used to sell Tussionex, right? And I used to get so many bottles of promethazine that I used to be like throwing that shit away. I used to ride out. I used to bust scripts, like, before you jokers even knew that world, man. Like, I was rolling in that world, like, you know what I'm saying? But I want to get y'all the spill on how to get off that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to get off of it. Like, the feeling of taking opioids, fuck that. The feeling of taking Perks, blues, when you don't have them, yo, I never in my life, right, understood why people sniff dope, right? And why they didn't. No. Let me rephrase that. I never understood why people kept sniffing dope, knowing that it made them sick and go through this, that, and the third, right? Until I got hooked on opioid, on Roxy's, yo. Word up. When I first started taking Perk 10s, right? I guess because I wasn't taking them like that, I didn't have no withdrawals, and I was taking Perk 10s back when I first started. I would take a Perk like once a week to go out. We'd go out, throw back a Perk, boom. And I felt different, I felt good, but I didn't have the urge of wanting it tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that, you know what I mean? I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I just kept smoking my weed and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, as time went by, I started wanting them more and more and more. And it gave me a different feeling. It made me I felt like I could talk better. I felt like I could dress better. I felt like everything I thought of was it. Like I was talking stuff into existence. I saw a bald head man, a comb, like, you know what I'm saying? And one day, right, I wasn't feeling good. And I called my big brother. I was like, yo, man, I woke up today, man, I'm feeling crazy, yo, I'm sweating. Like, I ain't had, like, I had the shits. I ain't had the stomach hurt. I had uncomfortableness. What they did to me, it made me uncomfortable. Like a person had a feather, just the tip of the feather was, like, crawling across my bones, like, I was like, ooh, that feeling is a mud, boy. I don't wish that on nobody, for real. And I was telling my brother what I was going through. He was laughing on the phone like, yo, man, you bugging, yo. Yeah, monkey on your back. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, that monkey on your back. I'm like, man, what you mean a monkey on my back and shit? He like, yo, you got Perks, right? I'm like, yeah. He like, yo, take one of them real quick. Call me back in like 20 minutes. I was like, what? He's like, yo, take a Perk real quick and call me back. Word is born. I bullshit you now. I took that Perk. I transformed in like 3 minutes. 2 minutes maybe, 60 seconds twice, yo. My whole body felt different. Everything I was feeling just went away. I felt even more. I was like, wow, y'all, it fucked me up. I couldn't believe it. I said, damn, that shit took that shit away. But I also knew I was addicted. So I told my brother, I said, well, damn, bro, like, I don't want that feeling like that no more, man. I don't want to have to keep taking them shits to not have that feeling like that. Ain't cool, you know what I'm saying? So he introduced me to Submarine. He showed me Sub-Zeros. So he said, well, look, you got to take this. But this is the kicker, fellas. When y'all taking subs, right, and you want to get off opioids, y'all out here taking the whole sub, trying to get high. Like, because now niggas take subs with Xans and, like, the new generation is different, yo. Y'all call yourself whiteheads and all that stuff, right? Which is ridiculous to me. But y'all take subs with Xanax because y'all can't afford the Roxy world. Like, y'all, listen, y'all need to just leave that drug alone because it's a dope drug. Y'all really looking like well-dressed fiends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. You're not going to have no money. You're not going to win. You ain't going to be productive as long as you taking that supplements. Like, you're not at all until you're going to fall into your face. You're going to crash. You're going to crash. It's inedible. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I know. So listen to what I'm telling y'all how to do this thing. You can't take a whole sub. Don't take it together. You take that sub out, and you gotta take a little. If you gotta get scissors, it's just pink. You cut it, right? Boom, a little piece, and what I did, I put it on my tongue, and I would get like some soda, like with a real good flavor, or hot coffee, tea, or something like that, because the sub is nasty, it's horrible, it then dissolves, so it's like, so once it's dissolved, I go ahead and drink whatever I got, to get that taste out of my mouth, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, it's not going to make you feel good, it's not going to make you feel like, it's going to be enough to get you through the next day without that uncomfortableness. And when I'm telling you this is to say that, guess what? You don't take the sub. You was taking Roxy's all forever, right? And then you want to stop the day. Just to say, now last night you had Roxy's in you, right? And you want to stop the day. You don't wake up and take the sub, no. You have to wait until your body start wanting that drug. You gotta wait, and guess what? You wait the next day when you ain't got no Roxy and Perks, you gonna wake up. You ain't gonna feel comfortable. You ain't gonna none of that. You ain't gonna be up, bro. You ain't gonna want to talk to nobody. You ain't gonna be around nobody. You are gonna be down and out. So really, if you ain't keeping it real with your girl or your loved ones, whatever, you gotta go find a spot where you could be at and go through that, because you're gonna be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna want to be around nobody that's enough where that's gonna be on. You might want to punch them in the face, or they might just make you relapse and go back and grab one. It is what it is. But I'm giving y'all the pedigree on how to leave this stuff alone and what you have to do. And then y'all gonna be good. Y'all can thank me later on down the line. I did it. I'm not telling you no shit that I heard. I'm telling you what the fuck I did and how I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take a little piece of it, but I had to wait until like my body like felt some type of way. Like I got that, oh shit. And it's crazy because it would only come at night. So I would wait, you know what I'm saying? And when I get like that, I took that little piece, boom, put it on my tongue, boom, and I would be able to sleep and get through the next day. You know what I'm saying? And when the next day come, I will have to wait it out again. And guess what? I must be uncomfortable. I ain't gonna be bothered with nobody. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a problem eating or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? I had the urge for wanting the Roxys and Perks and everything. And when you take them, you can't take a Roxy or a Perk because it's a blocker. So if you take a sub and you take a Perk, it's not gonna work. It's gonna fuck everything up. You know what I'm saying? Because that sub is an opioid blocker, which means you're not gonna get high from it. So don't take a sub and say, oh, I got this film, I'm gonna go give me a Perk anyway and take that. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna do what you're looking for at all. But once you take that, it is what it is. You gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving y'all the pedigree right now. So you have to wait until your body start going through withdrawals. You take just a little piece just to give you the comfortableness to be able to sleep and get to the next day. Because the more days you go without taking the Roxys, the more days you get away from winging yourself off. But at the same time, subs are addictive too. That's why I'm telling you guys you have to take a little piece of the sub. You don't take a whole thing. Because guess what? After you take that, the next time you get comfortable with this, you got to go maybe that following day without even taking that sub. Not maybe, you're gonna have to go the following day without taking that sub. You know what I'm saying? I recommend you do 3 days with the sub to like kind of knock down the kick off the Roxy when you first getting off, and especially if you taking 3s, 4s, stuff like that. If you taking 1s like that, then you could just do it 1 day, and the next you can take a sub 1 day, cool out. The next day, boom, and then after that you could kick that 2 days. You know what I mean? But it ain't gonna be. It'd be more easier to kick without a sub or anything than when people that take 4s and 5s. And people that's on this stuff know what I'm talking about. But what I'm telling you is, right, you have to go that 3rd day after you do that. What I'm telling you, you may just have to fight that 4th day out. And it's no sub, no nothing. Only way you don't fight it out if you getting real bad. Like you got it real bad like that. You just take a little piece of the sub and boom. Because you don't want your body to start getting used to having the sub. Once your body get used to wanting the sub, then you're going to be stuck on the sub movement now. And there's no kicking subs. You got the only way you can kick subs, you got to stop taking them, take Percocets again, get your body back on the perks, and then go back to subs and do it the right way to win yourself off it. So this is why I'm telling y'all this. I'm not telling y'all that you could take a sub and it's going to get you uncomfortable and you could not feel it kicking in anything off the pills and everything, you'll be good. No, hell no. The subs is going to be, your body going to say, yeah, I need a sub. Yeah. So that's why I tell y'all to take a little piece so your body won't get addicted to that. And then you just wean yourself off and you fight a day or two with just feeling uncomfortable. And even when you deal with the uncomfortableness for like a day or two, once you be good, because you'll be able to get through it if you do it like I'm telling you, you'll be able to get through it, right? Maybe for the next 30 days, you're just going to be in a whole nother mental mode. That's why if you doing it on the streets and whoever you with your girl, whatever, just keep it real with her. Yo, baby, I was taking perks. I'm about to kick this shit. I ain't gonna be at my best of my ability. I'm not gonna be, my mental ain't gonna be right. I'm gonna be having mood swings and probably all that shit. I don't know, because I never kicked. You can tell her that. I never did it, but I know I've been taking them, and I know this is the things that I have to do to get off them. And I heard these are like the reactions that your body take you through. So I'll just tell you this, because I don't want you to think, because I'm not moving away, I'm not doing what I usually do, that I ain't, you know what I'm saying, F you. It's not that. Just I got myself in a situation with this, and I want to get off of it, so, you know, I can live like I'm supposed. And believe me, your girl love you, she gonna support you, because she ain't gonna want you on that shit anyway, because she knows you ain't gonna win with it. You know what I mean? But you're gonna be, like, for 30 days, uncomfortable. So, you know, like I said, man, y'all just hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Tap in with me, and if y'all on that opioids, man, I know how it is. I know it's tough. It's a struggle on that. It's not an easy thing to get off. You know what I'm saying? It's a mental thing, but you can do it. Like, if you want it, you're gonna do it. I'm gonna just say that much. If you really want it, you're gonna do it. Now, if you're a quitter, you're a weak-minded joker, you want to be a piece of nothing, then go ahead and keep taking these right here subs. Or keep jumping these oxys, right? And you're not going to win. You're not going to win. But that's my spill on drugs and how to get off of them. I love y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tap me in. Get me on so I can do my thing. I'm about to make me some burgers real quick. Y'all know I love burgers. But I can cook a lot of other stuff too. Listen, I cook better than some of y'all girls. I cook better than your boyfriends. Like, it's nothing that I can't make. Word up. Not no weak. I'm a skinny real chef. How about that? I love y'all. I always tell you that. Nobody do. I do. Thank y'all. Let's get it.